evening and welcome back to the KPEG Game of the Week. It's Game 2 of doubleheader night here at your home for local sports as the Cabrillo Conquistadors take on the Lompoc Braves. This is Greg Ratcliffe broadcasting live from Paisola Pavilion and Lompoc High School, where the Cabrillo girls just defeated the Lompoc girls by a score of 67-24. Now, it's the boys' turn. Cabrillo takes the court tonight at 13-5 overall, and just like their girl counterparts, a perfect 10-0 Los Padres League record. That puts them on a 10-game win streak, the most recent being a close 76-72 victory at San Ynez on Monday. Lompoc is at 10-13 on the year, and again, just like their girl counterparts, they are 7-3 in the LPL, putting them on a tie with San Ynez for second place. The Braves are riding a 4-game win streak of their own after getting past the Santa Maria Saints 62-59 on Monday night. So with the regular season winding down, the Conqs can clinch at least a share of the league title tonight, while the Braves need to win to keep themselves in playoff contention. I'm joined again tonight by the Statmaster Mike Loney. Mike, the Conqs have proven to be the team to beat this season. How did the Braves get it done tonight?
This season and for the last several, they're riding a 40-game LPL winning streak. Not sure what Lompoc can do. They just have to play better, and they have to put some points on the board, as we mentioned earlier. The thing is, the Conquistadors have played themselves out of a couple games and then come back to scrape by at the end, on the road against Santa Maria and against San Ynez. So
they have had a couple of close ones.
They have made it closer than it needed to be, and certainly closer than C.J. Simmons would like.
Introducing the starters for Cabrillo. How's Ray Street? We last saw the Conquistadors a week or so ago when they defeated Napomo 71-37. Ryan Aguilar being introduced.
And he had a really good game. Actually, everybody wearing a number beginning with 20 played well against Napomo.
Blake Beecher, number 5, starting for the Conqs. Here is Eddie Little, number 21.
And he had a really, really good game. And then, of course, Mr. Everything, number 2, Leandro Knight.
There he is, Leandro Knight. 6'4", 185-pound senior guard. And number 23, Austin Olson.
He played very well as well.
6'6", 180-pound senior. Those are your starters for the Cabrillo Conquistadors.
You mentioned Lompoc and San Ynez are tied for second, as Jeffrey Ray takes the court for the Braves. San Ynez is playing at Orcutt Academy tonight, so they should win that one.
Jordan Tyler in for the Braves as a starter tonight. Another story about his transfer. Brian Morgan, number 5, 6'3", 195-pound sophomore.
On Friday, Cabrillo is at Napomo, Lompoc's at Orcutt Academy, San Ynez is at Templeton, and Morro Bay is at Santa Maria.
Ruben Cortez, number 21, 5'11", 190-pound senior.
I do like that one.
And
number 25,
Andrew Villa, shooting guard, 6 foot, 165. And those are your starters for the boys matchup of this Cabrillo versus Lompoc Crosstown Classic. We did this a month or so ago out at the Cabrillo court. Everything went the Conquistadors' way that night.
Yeah. And the tip. Tyler swats it away. Swatted it a little too far, though, and Jeffrey Ray couldn't track it down. Cabrillo ball.
Cabrillo will inbound from right in front of the Lompoc cheerleaders on the far side of the court.
Andrew Knight in, and they're wearing hard-to-read jerseys, Greg.
Long ball by Austin Olsen, no good. Rebound by Beecher. Out front tonight. Now guess who? Matty Little. He did that a lot last game. It's 3-0. Via from distance for the Braves, no good.
And they're going to call Ryan Morgan for over the back on the rebound.
So Cabrillo will inbound under the basket. They've got an early 3-point lead.
Put the ball into Knight, and he'll drop it off.
Beecher will bring it up court for the Conqs. Uses a screen to get over to the left. Drops it off to Knight. Blocked in there by Jordan Tyler.
And that was a swat.
Tyler at 6'7", the tallest man on the court.
He had tried for the steal, couldn't come up with it. They initially start with
off the screen.
No Cortez on trying to guard Knight, and he got caught up in a pick.
Out of bounds off Cabrillo. Lompoc will inbound. Cortez has got the ball. He'll bring it across midcourt for the Braves. Double team just outside the paint is Cortez. He's in trouble.
And he'll go.
A lot of contact in there. Cabrillo ball. Knight will bring it up. Guarded by Cortez. Swings it over to Beecher. From 3. No good. Rebounds his own miss.
And Andrew Knight punch it off. Pass back over to Beecher. And there's
Olsen. 3 ball. Good. And a pair of threes by Cabrillo gives him a 6-0 lead. Lompoc has yet to get the lid off the basket. Into Morgan.
And he drove the lane and was fouled.
So Lompoc will go to the line. Ryan Morgan to shoot 2. Makes good on the first attempt. And the Braves are on the board, 6-1. Wasting no time. Morgan shoots the second, but comes up short. Rebound Cabrillo. Knight will bring it up. Over to Aguilar. Drops it off to Olsen. Beecher's got it for 3 again. 3 more. For Blake Beecher. And it's 9-1 Conquistadors. Cortez with the crossover in the drive. Stop block. And a collision at midcourt.
And they're called out on Jeffrey Ray.
Beecher and Ray. Ray will draw the foul. Cabrillo will inbound with 5:30 left here in the first. Conquistadors up 9-1 early. Drops it off to Little. Inside to Knight. Drives into the lane. Nice pass inside. Foul on the shot. Ryan Aguilar put it up for the Conqs and draws the foul.
And I think they called that on Ruben Cortez.
Foul on 21, his first. Aguilar drains the free throw, and it's 10-1 Cabrillo. little long on the second one. Rebound by
Villa.
Villa tries to drive into the lane. It's cut off. Tries to drop it off to Cortez. Ball knocked away off the Braves. And that's going to force Coach Paul Coronas to call a timeout.
There's 5:07 to go here in the first.
Things going the way the Conquistadors here early. It's 10-1 Cabrillo. Did I mention you're listening to the game of the week? The second half with a nice doubleheader right here on KPEG 100.9 FM.
And KPEGradio.com.
That's right.
The Braves Radio Network.
That's Mike Loney. My name is Greg Ratcliffe. Bill, Dr. Draw Smith back at KPEG Control. We're so happy to be with you tonight. Thanks for joining us for tonight's doubleheader. Cabrillo versus Lompoc. Cabrillo back on offense with 5 minutes to go. Free ball from the corner. Short rebound Beecher. Up front tonight. That looks good. Just long. Right on line.
Nice rebound by Villa. Up ahead to Jeffrey Ray. He circles around and then drops it off to Ruben Cortez. Back out to Ray.
Lompoc will reset. Ray picks up a screen.
Oh.
Jordan Tyler. Shot. Swings in and out. No good. And rebound to the Conqs.
Austin Olson just long. Put back a little short. Rebound by Tyler.
Cortez pushes it up front and gets tripped and will go down. Foul. Stops the clock with 4:16 left here in the first. Cabrillo up 10-1. Lompoc's ball. Jeffrey Ray will inbound.
First foul on Beecher.
Inbound pass deflected out of bounds.
By Austin Olson.
Intended for Andrew Villa. Now Villa will inbound. Way out front to Ryan Morgan. Top of the key, trying to drive the lane. Good defense there by Aguilar. Shot no good. Rebound Knight. Here come the Conqs. Leandrew Knight. As you might be able to tell, the Cabrillo fans like that one. Yep.
Cabrillo had numbers, but all the defense went to the outside and nobody stopped the ball.
Leandrew Knight just took it to the rack with authority. It's 12-1. Cabrillo's got the ball again. Eddie Little off on that shot. That would have brought the roof down off of this place.
Yep. Cortez with the rebound and brings it up court. And he's fouled again by Beecher.
Wish I could show you a radio replay of that last play by Leandrew Knight. He got the rebound, took it coast to coast, and went up and brought it down hard.
That's the second foul on Beecher.
12-1 is our score. Cabrillo with the lead. Villa's got the ball for the Braves. Tries to dump it inside to Tyler. Broken up.
And a foul called on number 23, Austin Olson.
Non-shooting foul. Braves will inbounds from the baseline. Inbound to Cortez. Aguilar hassling him. Ball is in the stands. And who's off? Looks like Lompoc's ball. C.J. Simmons ended up with it. Cabrillo head coach. I don't think he's eligible.
No. I think he's a little past the age limit.
Lompoc ball, inbound tipped away.
Well, that was number 3 in the game, Nico Marquez.
Good job tracking that one down and tipping it out of bounds. Still Lompoc ball. Finally, they'll get it into Jeffrey Ray in the backcourt. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Stifling defense by the Conquistadors.
Kevin Villalobos in for Lompoc.
As is A.J. Arias, who couldn't get to that pass from Ray, and it's a turnover to the Conqs. Little out to Marquez from about 30 feet. Nico Marquez with the long ball, and it's 15-1 Cabrillo. Here comes Jeffrey Ray driving the paint, loses the handle. Knocked out of bounds, however, by Austin Olson. So the Braves will inbound with 2:38 left here in the first. Jeffrey Ray from outside. No good. Rebound.
Contact. No call.
No call. Knight's got the ball for the Conqs. Olsen driving the baseline. Drops it off to Marquez. This one's no good.
Oh, nice
rebound by Little. Puts it up. Austin Olsen with the follow-up in the pocket. Conquistadors showing tremendous hustle to get to the rebounds here tonight.
I tell you, anytime a ball is in question tonight, it's been vacuumed up by somebody wearing a Cabrillo uniform.
It's 17-1, folks. Cabrillo on top with 2:13 left in the first quarter. Lompoc has not scored a field goal. They have 1 point on the board from the free throw line. Absolutely stifling defense by the Conqs so far here tonight. The Braves will inbound from the baseline on the far end. It's A.J. Arias.
Well, the Toronto's household was happy on Monday. They're not going to be quite so happy tonight, I don't think.
Walking foul on Marquez. As Villalobos tried to bring it up for the Braves. He'll inbound it to Ray. Cabrillo will go set up their defense. Man to man. Ray drives to the bucket and scoops in a basket for the first Lompoc field goal of the night. And it's 17-3. Quickly answered by Austin Olsen, however, on the other end. And it's 19-3 with a minute and a half to go here in the first. Tyler's got it out front. He'll shoot a long ball, no good. Rebound by Little. Knight up front to Olsen. Just short on the three. Out of bounds to Cabrillo.
Off Ray. Ryan Morgan comes back in.
And Tyler will sit. And Olsen. Little scoop shot. Gets his own. Puts it back. 2 more for Austin Olsen and the Conquistadors. And it's 21-3. Villalobos has got it for Lompoc. Back up front to Arias. Now over to Villa. Drops it off to Ray. He drives the baseline, gets double teamed, puts it up in his foul. Stops the clock with 52.6 seconds left here in the first quarter.
We'll go to the line.
Ray will shoot 2.
That's the second foul on Austin Olsen.
First free throw off the back iron. No good. Ray will shoot the second of 2. Drains that one. Makes it 21-4 with 50 seconds remaining in the first. Villa went for the steal and missed.
Marquez gets it over to number 12, who's in the game. That's Jeremy Hicks.
Hicks has got it out front. Drops it off in the corner. Marquez back over to Hicks on this side. Drives to the paint, sends it to the corner. Now back inside. Casey Folks got it. Shot up, no good. Rebound Little. And gets the putback. Eddie Little doing what we saw him do last game, and that's a little bit of everything. 23-4. Clock stopped with 7.7 seconds. And a foul against the Conquistadors on the loose ball.
That'll be their 7th. Second on Nico Marquez.
Who, by the way, did not agree with the call.
I'm shocked, right?
Villalobos to the line. Gets the first of the 101. Xavier Nix will come in for the Braves as Andrew Villa sits down. Also in, Benicio Cayabyab for Lompoc.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Villalobos, good on both. 23-6. Three-quarter court shot off the backboard. Looked pretty good, but no good by Hicks.
Had the distance just a little bit offline.
And the buzzer will end the first quarter. A very powerful statement by the Conquistadors here in the first 8 minutes of the game. It's 23-6. The visitors on top of the home team, Lompoc Braves. You are listening to the Game of the Week right here on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
And KPEGradio.com, the home of the official network of the Lompoc Braves.
That's Mike. I'm Greg. Bill's back at the controls. Thank you so much for being with us. We are here at Paizola Pavilion on Brian Air Court, having a ball, a basketball to be precise.
Yep. Brian would not be happy about what's been taking place on his court tonight.
We have one more basketball broadcast this season. It comes up a week from tomorrow on Thursday the 8th. We'll be right back here in the Lompoc gym when the Sentinels Pirates will come visit the Braves. That's a boys game, and that one could have some implications depending on what happens for the rest of the next couple of games.
Yep.
That could be deciding the third and final playoff spot.
Could be deciding second and third.
Yep. Could be a lot at stake on that one, and we'll be here to bring it to you. Tip-off scheduled for 6:30.
Jeffrey Ray brings the ball up.
Guarded by Marquez. Blocked it off to Jordan Tyler in the paint. He slams it home. That brings the Lompoc fans to their feet. 23-8.
Ball stolen away and then stolen back and then lost out of bounds.
Last touch by Ryan Aguilar of the Conqs. It'll be Lompoc ball. Cayabyab to bring it in to Jeffrey Ray.
And Cabrillo's done a pretty good job on Danielle Morgan and Mr. Tyler in these games.
Cabrillo comes up to the ball. Knight brings it up court.
Well, I think
and a turnover goes to the Braves.
We have a foul called on that one. Eddie Little, that's his first.
There's a layup inside by Jordan Tyler. 4 straight for Tyler, and it's 23-10. Braves on a little bit of a run here. And a foul on Lompoc.
Be out of bounds just past midcourt. Eddie Whittle to inbound it.
Brings it into Marquez at midcourt. Back over to Little.
Foul on Jeffrey Ray.
Inside to Knight. Makes a little spin move. Ball knocked away by Villa. Step back. 3-ball by Knight is no good. Here comes Jeffrey Ray. 2-on-1. And a beautiful play by Leandrew Knight to knock the pass free. And the Cabrillo Conquistadors have got the ball. That's how to break up a 2-on-1 pass break.
Yep.
Marquez for three. In and out. No good.
Oh, what a rebound.
Rebound by Eddie Little and the putback. And it's 25-10. Another steal by the Conqs. Here comes Olsen. All the way in. Scoop shot is up and good. And one. And we have an injured Gray back in the backcourt. Stops the clock with 6:05. Trying to see who this is. When we get a number, we'll let you know.
I think that
is Jordan Tyler. Jordan Tyler. But he's up and walking off the court. So with the score 27-10, Austin Olsen will head to the line for Cabrillo to try and add to that lead.
That's the second foul on Morgan.
Free throw is good. 28-10. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Backcourt pressure by the Conqs. Pass forward to Ryan Morgan. Now over to Ray. In the corner to Kayabyab. Three-pointer is long.
Nice rebound by Villa.
Cortez inside to Morgan, who puts it up and in for two. Cortez with the assist. And it's 28-12.
Ooh. There are bodies flying everywhere.
Fast break. Here goes Jeffrey Ray all by himself. Layup is good. Austin Olsen went streaking back to try and block that short. Came up just a bit too late. Pass inside to Aguilar. Now back out to Little. Over to Knight.
And he stumbles. And then Marquez walked with it. And it's 28-14 with 5:07 to go here in the second.
The Braves will inbound from the far sideline.
Ruben Cortez goes along to Morgan.
Inside to Villa, who gets fouled on the shot.
Nice passing.
Good read by Cortez. Gets the ball heading in the right direction toward the basket.
Second foul on Aguilar.
Villa to the line for two. First one's good. 28-15. One more free throw coming to Andrew.
Beecher and Folk back in the game for Cabrillo.
Cortez will come out for Lompoc. Jordan Tyler back in for the Braves. Good to see him okay. Villa 2 for 2. It's 28-16. Beecher will bring it up. Dumps it off to Olsen, who brings it out front. Tonight, fouled inside by Tyler on the drive. First foul on Tyler will send Knight to the line for two. Ooh. That's known as an air ball.
Yeah.
Although I think it might have cut a little backboard.
It kissed the backboard a little bit on its way by, but that was certainly not Leandrew Knight.
Somebody opened the barn door on that one, I think. The wind came in.
Well, and he missed the second, but got his own rebound.
Cabrillo possession. Olsen's got it in the corner. 3 points for Austin Olsen and the Conqs. And it's now 31-16. So you miss 2 free throws and make a 3-ball instead. I guess that's a good compromise.
Ooh.
High pass, corralled by Tyler. He'll drive the lane. Tries to pass it, gets in. The backboard gets in the way.
Yep. And then Austin Olson tried to save it, and it went off his arm and out of bounds.
It'll be Lompoc ball with 4:26 left in the half.
Kayab on the baseline. Lobs it up.
Ends up in the hands of Cabrillo. Here comes Knight.
Nice job by Kayab to stop him.
Beecher drives the baseline, puts it back out to Olson. He'll drive down. Little in the corner.
Well, foot on the line before. No, calling a foul. An offensive foul.
Offensive foul will turn the ball over to the Braves.
On Austin Olson.
Kayab out.
Third.
Via back in. Pretty early for 3 fouls. He's going to have to be careful.
Morgan to Ray.
Ray gets it across midcourt. With 4 minutes remaining, we're halfway through the second quarter. Ryan Morgan gets the loose ball, puts it up and in for 2.
Well, Tyler was working on the block. It was double teamed and Morgan was wide open.
31-18. Lompoc hanging around a little bit here. Eddie Little steps up. Long on the 2. Rebound on the Cortez. Ruben Cortez, stop and pop for 3. It's good. And the lead is down to 10. It's 31-21.
Braves chipping away here a little bit.
They came out in the second quarter with a little bit of an edge.
And they're going to call Ruben for a foul against Knight.
That's 2 on Cortez. Knight will go to the line for 2.
Cabrillo in the double bonus.
Up 1 for 1. Sorry, and he'll miss it. And it'll be Lompoc's ball out of bounds.
Braves only have 7 fouls. Cabrillo has 10.
Kayab brings it up for the Braves. Drives to the baseline, shot blocked. Casey Folks knocked that one out. He's in for the Conqs. It'll be Cabrillo ball.
2:54 remaining here in the second period.
Jeremy Hicks back in for the Conquistadors as Eddie Little takes a seat. Hicks will bring it up.
Beecher, Knight, Aguilar, and Cole.
Knight double teamed on the baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Villa. Wild pass up to midcourt, stolen by Hicks. Here comes Knight. 33-21, Cabrillo with 2:20 left here in the first half.
Cortez into Tyler. And he's fouled by Aguilar.
That'll send Jordan Tyler to the line to shoot 2. He's fouled in the act of shooting.
He's shooting 2 anyway. That's the 3rd on Aguilar.
Good on the first one. And it's getting really noisy here in Paisola Pavilion.
Ray back in for Kayab.
Every time Jordan Tyler touches the ball, the Cabrillo fans will let him know how they feel about his transfer. Missed the second. Rebound to Hicks. He'll bring it up. Cross midcourt, defended by Cortez. Drops it off tonight. 2 minutes. Back over to Hicks in the far corner. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Beecher. Back out front to Hicks.
Oh, nice hands by Ray. Knocks it loose, but Knight comes up with it.
Knight's got it at the top of the key, defended by Villa. Nice moves into the paint. Scoop shot up and in is good for Andrew Knight. And it's 35-22. Cabrillo. Ryan Morgan driving to the hole. By Andrew Knight.
Ruben Cortez gets the rebound.
And Villa drops their dime. Andrew Villa from the far corner, good for three. And Lompoc won't go away. It's 35-25 with a minute to go here in the half. Over to Beecher, three ball. It's good. 38-25 Conquistadors. Less than a minute to play. Tyler with the long two, no good. Rebound
44 seconds. So plenty of time.
Beecher's got it out front, drops it off to Casey Polk. That one's batted away by Jordan Tyler, and the Braves will have the ball.
With just over a second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Cortez will bring it up for Lompoc, directing traffic.
Over to Villa and up at the top of the key.
Guarded by Hicks. Drops it off to Jeffrey Ray. Into the corner. Jordan Tyler with the air ball on the three.
But Beecher was lackadaisical with the rebound and dropped it out of bounds. So the Braves have 15.7 seconds to do something here.
Shot clock is off. And Villa will inbound from under the basket for Lompoc.
Villa, Ray, Cortez, Tyler, Morgan on the court for the Braves. Beecher, Folk, Isaiah Cisneros in the game for Cabrillo.
Along with Hicks and Knight. Yeah, trying to find someone to inbound. He finally gets it to Ray over the top.
And he'll reset and they'll run the play. Clear out. And Cisneros picks up a foul.
Ray driving to the basket, gets fouled, and will shoot two for Lompoc with 9.7 seconds left in the half. First one is good by Ray. 38-26. Cabrillo leads. Two for two is Jeffrey Ray. 38-27. And the Conqs have 7 seconds. Andrew Knight brings it up court. Weaving through traffic, puts it up and draws a foul with 1.6 seconds to go.
And that, I think, is going to go on Tyler.
That is correct. Number 2 on Jordan Tyler. That's a better looking free throw by Andrew Knight. That one goes in.
1.6 seconds remaining, so the Braves should have a shot.
Shot no good. Rebound Braves, clock stop. And the Braves will inbound with resetting the clock here. They're putting 1.7, which is interesting because it was 1.6 before he was shooting free throws, but that's okay. Yep. Inbound to Jeffrey Ray. He'll heave up a desperation shot from about 70 feet. No good, and that will end the first half. Another dominant performance by the Cabrillo Conquistadors here in the first 16 minutes of this one. We're halfway through game 2 of our doubleheader, and it's Cabrillo 39, Lompoc 27. We'll send it back to the KPEG studios for some pertinent information, and we'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. Stay with us. You're listening to the Game of the Week on 100.9 KPEG. We hope you are enjoying our live coverage of tonight's game featuring the Cabrillo Conquistadors and the Lompoc Braves. Tune in again next Thursday night for our final basketball broadcast of the season, when the Lompoc Brave boys host the San Ynez Pirates in the last game of the regular season, a game which could determine the final postseason playoff positions. Join us at 6:25 for pregame, then stay for the tip-off scheduled at 6:30. It's the San Ynez Pirates versus the Lompoc Braves, Thursday the 8th, and it's right here on your favorite radio station and your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
Hi, this is the head coach, Claudia Terrones of the Lompoc Braves. Please listen to Lompoc Braves girls basketball right here on 100.9 KPEG. Go Braves.
You're listening to high school basketball right here on 100.9 KPEG. It's halftime, so get a snack, refill your favorite beverage, and whatever you do, don't go away, because second half action will be starting up real soon right here on your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Starting Monday, February 19th, the Lompoc Valley will be showing off its culinary craft during Lompoc Restaurant Week. The Lompoc Valley Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau and Shop Lompoc Shop Small are proud to sponsor this week-long event, which celebrates culinary and libation creativity in the Lompoc Valley. Lompoc Valley Restaurant Week allows dining patrons to enjoy special deals in restaurants all across the valley. It's an opportunity to get out and try new restaurants or visit an old favorite. With a diverse offering of dining and tasting experiences available, visitors and locals alike will have plenty to choose from. It's Lompoc Restaurant Week, starting Monday, February 19th. For more information, contact the Chamber at 736-4567 or visit their website at www.lompoc.com.
Fire, flood, hazardous spills, active shooter, extreme weather. In Santa Barbara County, there are things you need to know. If we can't reach you, we can't alert you. Sign up for Santa Barbara County Emergency Alerts today. To receive alerts via email, cell, and landline, sign up online at www.awareandprepare.org. Or for limited emergency information, text your zip code to 888-777 because you need to know.
Hello, I'm Samantha Scroggin, Community Relations Manager with the City of Lompoc, and let's tune in to what's happening in Lompoc. Sign up now for our popular Father-Daughter Valentine's Day dance held by our Recreation Division. Pick one of 3 days to attend, Friday through Sunday, February 9th through 11th. Cost per pair is just $25, plus an additional $10 for additional children. The Lompoc Youth Commission's Teen Conference will be held on Monday, February 12th. This one-day event features motivational speakers to encourage and inspire teenagers. Applications are available through our Recreation Division. Our Recreation Division is pleased to offer a new class to improve your memory and brain health. Sign up online through our new active registration system at cityoflompoc.com. While you're logged into Active, sign up for swimming lessons. Remember, our Anderson Recreation Center is an official passport facility. Get your passports here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Finally, our Lompoc Fire Department is now accepting applications from local nonprofits for safe and sane fireworks stand sales. The deadline to submit applications is February 1st. Follow the City of Lompoc on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For more information on all these events and more, visit us online at cityoflompoc.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next time when we tune in Lompoc.
Dave, what are you doing?
Just sending a gift to Dave 2037.
Who?
Me in the future. I save a little money from every paycheck as a gift to Dave 2037, so he can spend it on things like anti-gravity boots or a hologram Doberman, something cool like that. I think Dave 2037 deserves it. He worked hard. What are you getting Steve 2037?
I guess I was thinking Steve 2037 would just fend for himself.
Well, alright, but don't expect to be borrowing my anti-gravity boots.
You want to have money in your future? You got to start saving now. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
Hey, let's just hope Steve 2037 doesn't get his hands on a cool time machine, because he is going to come back here and knock some sense into you.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
We hope you are enjoying our live coverage of tonight's game featuring the Cabrillo Conquistadors and the Lompoc Braves. Tune in again next Thursday night for our final basketball broadcast of the season, when the Lompoc Brave boys host the San Ynez Pirates in the last game of the regular season, a game which could determine the final postseason playoff positions. Join us at 6:25 for pregame, then stay for the tip-off scheduled at 6:30. It's the San Ynez Pirates versus the Lompoc Braves, Thursday the 8th, and it's right here on your favorite radio station and your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Dad? Son, come home with me. Visit the secret panda village? Sleep like a panda. Eat like a panda. I knew I wasn't eating up to my potential.
It's not always easy being a dad, but it's always worth it.
Let me teach you how to belly golf.
Awesome! Take time to be a dad today.
Thanks, Dad.
Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
I wasn't prepared to be a caregiver to Mom, but a little over a year ago, we realized she couldn't take care of herself without our help. And well, how could I not be there for her? I had no idea how hard it would be, and just what I would need to know. Things I never thought of, like how to improve her mood, and even for me, ways to stay positive. Luckily, I found the Caregiving Resource Center from AARP. It had articles about the basics that got me started, but also information about the hurdles I was facing in this new role. I could even connect with experts and hear from others who had been in my place. I know this road we're on isn't an easy one, but I'm really happy to have the extra help for her and for me. Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving. Articles, tips, and tools to help you both care for your loved one and care for yourself. This message is...
Welcome back to Pazola Pavilion, ladies and gentlemen, where our halftime score here in Game 2 of our doubleheader is the Cabrillo Conquistadors 39, Lompoc Braves 27. Cabrillo dominant in the second quarter. Lompoc came out strong in the second to keep things a little tighter. They got the lead down to 10, currently 12. They're going to have to come out with even a little more physicality and a little more tempo to get back in the front of this one
and keep hitting shots. Cabrillo had 23 points in the first quarter. Lompoc had 23 in the second. The difference is Cabrillo had 16 in the second, Lompoc had 4 in the first.
Very slow start for the Braves. They were stuck on one. Somebody forgot to take the lid off the basket for the Braves for quite a while.
In case you're wondering, Cabrillo is in Division 3A in Southern Section. Lompoc, along with San Ynez and Napoma, are in 4A. And we're underway.
Cabrillo will inbound to start things here in the third quarter. Ends up in the hands of Beecher. And now out front to Leandrew Knight, who will drive the lane, stop, shoot a 10-footer, no good.
And Tyler is fouled on the rebound.
Be Lompoc ball.
That's the first foul on Folk.
And Ryan Morgan will bring it up and drive the lane for the Braves. Scoop shot up and in, no good. But foul. So as intense as this game started, it's starting a little lackadaisical here in the second half.
And that's the second foul on Folk in 20 seconds.
Yep. Morgan will miss the first of two free throws. Second one rattles out as well. Rebound by Folk. And Beecher will bring it up for the Conqs. Little's got it in the corner. Now inside to Knight. Out to Beecher. Free ball is offline. No good.
Snag by Jeffrey Ray, who's off and running.
He dumped it off to Jordan Tyler, who puts in the layup. And it's back to a 10-point game. 39-29, Cabrillo. Ray makes a steal. Ray's got it.
Drops it off to Ruben Cortez.
Cortez drives to the hole, gets in the paint, puts it up and in.
And suddenly we have an 8-point game.
First time the lead has been single digits in quite a while. Nico Marquez with it at the top of the key for the Conqs. Drops it off to Little. Little put it down and drive. Shot no good. Rebound Braves. Andrew Villa brings it up court and gets fouled.
Got knocked to the floor.
No foul apparently, just out of bounds.
Okay. Ray with the ball at midcourt. Guarded by Beecher. Gets a screen by Tyler. Villa drives. And drops one.
Two for Villa, and we've got a 6-point ball game, folks. It's 39-33. Lompoc coming out on fire here to start the second half. Knight drives. And it's fouled.
It'll be on Tyler.
That is Jordan Tyler's third foul. And Knight will go to the line to shoot two. He's been there frequently tonight with limited success.
And we're not quite 2 minutes in, and we already have mop duty. Clearing up sweat on the floor, so you know it's intense.
Yeah, they're working out there. (39-33). The Braves on a run here to start the third quarter. They still trail by 6. Leandrew Knight to shoot two. Ooh, way short on that one. Tickles the net on the way by. And when he misses boldly.
Yes. Tayab into the game to replace Tyler.
Off the front iron with that one. Rebound Beecher. Out front to Marquez. Now Knight's got it. Goes for three. No good. Beecher on the board again. Put back by Knight again. Out of bounds off the Lompoc player laying on the ground. That's Cortez. He got knocked down. So it's still Conquistador ball.
And they're mopping some more. They have to start replacing these floors with self-wicking material.
No lack of effort out there tonight. Cortez to inbound.
And we have an offensive foul. And that's number 3 on number 4.
Very quickly picked up 3 fouls here in the early going of the third quarter. And the turnover will give the ball back to the Braves.
Cortez into Ray. Ray brings it up midcourt. Cortez, Kayabyab, and Morgan.
Cortez can't get it to fall. Morgan gets a rebound, puts it back up, and is fouled. The Braves pushing the ball hard. Ryan Morgan will go to shoot 2.
And that's the 4th foul on Austin Olson.
Too hard on the first one, no good.
And Olson comes out and is replaced by somebody whose uniform we cannot see.
Cisneros.
It's the second, 39-34.
It's a 5-point game, folks. Knight's got it way out front, guarded by Cortez. All the way over to Cisneros in the corner. Cross to Beecher, makes a move, drives to the hoop, puts it up in the net. Cabrillo breaks the string of Lompoc baskets. It's 41-34. 7-point Cabrillo lead. Cortez takes a 3, drives, drops it off.
Sevilla wide open.
Can't get it to drop. Rebound, Little. Over to Beecher. Cross court to Knight, who will bring it up.
Kayabyab cuts him off. Little dancing with Villa.
Ball is good. Here comes Jeffrey Ray. Layup is good. And it's 41-36, a 5-point game, and Cabrillo calls timeout.
With 4:32 remaining in the third period.
The Braves coming out enthused here in the third quarter and have cut this lead in half. It's a 5-point game.
Lompoc has outscored them 9-2 here in the third.
Exactly what they needed to do to get back in this. Now let's see if they can keep it up.
Yep. Next couple possessions really big for both teams.
Yep. Cabrillo will inbound. Aguilar gets it into Little.
Eventually.
And Beecher will bring it up. Guarded by Jeffrey Ray. Gets stolen by Ruben Cortez. Andrew Knight was there to influence the shot, and it won't go. Rebound Conqs. And then Knight will take it the distance the other way for 2. And that was a big 4-point swing. Shot blocked underneath. Villa put it up for Lompoc. Shot blocked. Now it's tied up.
Possession for Cabrillo.
That was huge. Leandro Knight was there covering Ruben Cortez on the fast break.
Hicks replaces Cisneros.
He didn't block it, but Ruben knew he was there and had to adjust his shot, and it wouldn't fall.
Yeah, Ruben was trying to draw some contact, and Knight did a real good job of avoiding picking up the foul.
Cabrillo with the ball and a 7-point lead. Knight from outside the circle. Cross court from the corner. No good. That was Hicks. Little. Rebound low. And as you can hear, the Braves fans don't agree.
I don't agree. That was all bad.
Beautiful block by Jeffrey Ray. And nonetheless, Eddie Little will go to the line to shoot 2. And oh my.
That's the third foul on Ray.
Little misses the first one. We've got some emotion in Paisola Pavilion tonight. Little makes good on the second one. It's 44-36. Kayabia brings it up, drops it off to Cortez for the Braves. Inside to Morgan. And whistles. Foul called on Eddie Little inside. Lompoc will inbound with 3:24 left here in the third.
That's the second on Little.
Good pass by Cortez inside to Morgan. He puts it up for 2. And it's 44-38. Knight brings it up for the Conquistadors.
Foul on the floor. Called on Andrew Villa.
Villa's first.
Cabrillo has 5 fouls in this half. Lompoc has 3.
Ball loose. Rubin's got it. And he gets called for double dribble.
Yeah, he was trying to stop right on the block and take it up strong. And now we're mopping right about where he was called for the illegal action.
There's a good sign. Cabrillo Athletic Director Dan Truth out there mopping up the floor.
Yeah.
That's why they make the big bucks, right?
I think he was closest to the towel.
That too.
He wants this one to end.
And he's willing to do anything. Whatever it takes. Beecher brings it up. Over to Little. Morgan's on him. Drops it off to Knight. Beautiful up and under move by Knight.
Nice up and under.
And the lead back to 8. It's 46-38. Jeffrey Ray's got it at the top of the key for Lompoc. Drops it off to Ruben Cortez. Ruben will drive the baseline, trying to get in position. Shot blocked by Aguilar. Here comes Beecher on the other end, up and in. And it's back to 10. Timeout Braves. 2:11 to go in the third. (48-38). Cabrillo on top by 10. Lompoc had cut it to 5. Cabrillo with the answer. We've got 2:11 left here in the third. Braves making a go of it. Yep. But they had to use a lot of energy to get back to this point. Can they sustain it? That's the question. Don't forget, folks, we will be back in action a week from tomorrow. That's the 8th of February. Right back here at Paisola Pavilion, when the Lompoc Braves will host the St. Inez Pirates in the final regular season game of this year. The game with possible playoff implications. We'll be here to bring you the action. Tip-off scheduled for 6:30. Join us here at 100.9 FM and KPEGradio.com.
Well, we had that fast break by Jeffrey Ray to cut it to 41-36, and since then it's been Cabrillo 7-2.
Lompoc will inbound. Ray's got it. Way out front.
Cabrillo set up for Vila, Kayabyab, and Morgan for the Braves.
Up to Morgan at the top of the key. He'll drive. Stop. Shoot. Tipped in by Norman Tyler. And it's 48-40. Hicks to Beecher. Beecher's got it up front. Over to Hicks. Drives the lane, dumps it off to Aguilar. Short. Out of bounds off of Little. Braves ball. 1:35 left in the third.
And Leandra Knight's over at the scorer's table. Looks like they're wrapping his right hand.
Shot inside, rebounded by Morgan. Foul. Yep. And Ryan Morgan will head to the line for the Braves. 2 shots coming.
That's the 4th foul on Aguilar.
Aguilar will come out, replaced by Casey Polk. As Ryan Morgan makes the first of 2. Second one rattles out. It's 48-41, a 7-point Cabrillo lead.
And the Braves have surpassed their point total from their prior game against the Conquistadors.
Leandra Knight back in the game with his taped up right wrist. Short. Kayabia comes up with the ball. Nice pass forward. Morgan can't get to it. Beecher's got it and will go the other way. Leandra Knight from 18 feet. Good. And it's 50-41. Jeffrey Ray with it for the Braves. Works off a Morgan screen. Over to Kayabia. Tries to get it inside to Jordan Tyler. Good defense by Eddie Whittle. Tipped out of bounds off of Tyler. The Conqs will have it. Nico Marquez will inbound to Beecher with 30 seconds left in the third. Shot clock is off. Little's got it out front. Now Beecher swings it around to Knight. Long 3 ball. No good. Rebound Little. Blocked by Ray. Knight's got it, however, out front. Back off to Beecher. Poked away by Ray. And a foul called on Jeffrey Ray. And that's his 4th. .1 seconds left. Cabrillo will inbound as Ray takes a seat. Knight drives the lane with no time on the clock. Got the shot off just before the buzzer. And it'll count. They're going to count it. Just got the shot off before the lights came on and the buzzers went off. And that will end the third quarter. Cabrillo answering the run by the Braves. And the lead back up to 11. It's now Cabrillo 52, Lompoc 41 with 8 minutes to play in the game. You are listening to the Game of the Week right here on your favorite radio station and your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG. The Lompoc Valley Sports Radio Network. That's Mike Loney. My name's Greg Ratcliffe. Bill Smith is back doing the control duty. We thank him for that. We thank you for being with us tonight, whether you're at home, at work, or in your car, or 1,000 miles away listening at kpegradio.com. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate you being here, and we just love bringing these games to you. And what's really exciting, folks, we told you that next week is our last basketball broadcast, but spring sports getting ready to start here real soon, and we're going to change uniforms and change.
We have uniforms?
Yes, well, sort of. We're going to change from basketballs to balls and bats and start bringing you some baseball and softball coming up in March, so stay tuned for that. Here we go to start the fourth. Braves down by 11. They've got the ball. Cortez fakes the three on the top of the key, drops it over to Kayabyab. He'll shoot a three from the corner, no good. Rebound, Knight. C.J. Simmons says, slow it down. So Knight will pull it back, and the Conqs will set up their offense. Beecher's got it. Driving on Villa. Now a shot by Austin Olsen, who's back in the game with 4 fouls.
Well, we got bodies on the floor again.
And Cabrillo manages to come up with a loose ball. Blake Beecher in there hustling. Olsen with the 3 ball, no good. Out of bounds off the Conqs. Just about a minute gone by here in the 4th and final quarter. Kayabyab brings it up for the Braves. Sends it over to Villa. Morgan's got it inside. Pass picked off. Intended for Tyler. And here comes Leandro Knight.
This is it out to Beecher.
Ball knocked away. Cortez. Pass break.
And Austin Olsen has 4 fouls, and we had to just watch.
Had to let him go. And Cortez puts it up and in. The layup is good. And it's 52-43.
Back to single digits.
Eddie Little fighting in there for a shot. No good. Rebound Braves. Ryan Morgan came up with it. Cortez brings it across midcourt. Kayabyab in the corner. Back out to Cortez. Approaching the 6-minute mark here. Loose ball.
Morgan to Kayabyab. 17 on the shot clock. No hurry.
Cabrillo getting their hands on these passes, but Lompoc coming back up with a loose ball.
Ruben Cortez drives the lane, has it picked.
And here comes Leandro Knight.
And he went past Kayabyab like he wasn't even there.
54-43, another steal. Beecher. Layup. Good. Timeout. Clock stop at 5:35 left in the 4th. Cabrillo's lead is back up to 13. It's 56-43. The Braves put on a push and got the lead down to 5. Since then, Cabrillo fighting back.
Braves have outscored Cabrillo 23-16 in the second and 18-13 in the third. The big problem is that 23-4 deficit in the first.
Little interesting side note there. During that timeout, Leandro Knight wandered over to the Braves bench and was trying to listen into the huddle and was escorted away by one of the Lompoc coaches. Braves ball into Morgan. Jump shot from inside, no good. Rebound, Little. Beecher brings it up court for the Conqs. Over to Marquez. Little now here on the near side, up to Beecher. Back over to Knight up top. Inside to Olsen. Nice ball movement by the Conqs. Trying to use some shot clock, which is down to 10.
Knight went for it, rebound Tyler. Jeffrey Ray
drives the line, puts up a shot, and is swatted away with authority by Austin Olsen.
But he was fouled before that by Marquez.
So the block won't count, but it was still impressive.
Yes, it was. That's the third on Marquez.
Jeffrey Ray sneaks that first free throw in over the top of the rim. And it's 56-44.
Cabrillo now has 7 fouls, so the Braves are in the bonus.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Little. And Beecher will bring it up. Guarded by Villa out front. Drops it off to Olsen. Off to Beecher in the corner. Now back to Marquez. He'll drive it. Pass it off to Little. Little from the free throw line. This long.
Shot altered by Tyler. And then Tyler blocked one.
Rebound Cortez. Tries to hit the fast break line and the pass broken up and rebounded. Picked up by the Conqs.
Pass a little bit longer and Morgan was slamming at the other end.
As it is, Leander Knight sets up the offense from the top of the key.
Then we have whistles. And timeout Cabrillo.
Stops the clock with 3:57 left in the fourth. We're over halfway through this final period. The score of 56-44. Cabrillo on top with a 12-point lead. Lompoc, do they have one last run in them to try and cut this lead down? Yeah. Do they have enough energy left to pull it off?
Do they have enough energy and do they have enough time?
That's the two main questions. We're about to find out. Lompoc, Cabrillo will inbound from the far sideline. Beecher gets it tries to get it into Marquez, broken up by Jeffrey Ray, and Lompoc will get it on the turnover.
Tipped it over to Tyler.
That's exactly what they needed.
Tyler left it for Ray.
Over to Cortez. Looks at the three, puts it in to Jordan Tyler, and misses the shot. Ball batted around. Andrew Knight will come up with it.
He had tipped it out, but Knight has been absolutely everywhere tonight.
Guarded out front by Cortez. Drives the lane. Shot no good. Foul.
And that's the third on
Jordan Tyler. Make that 4 on Tyler. And Knight back to the line where he has been quite often this evening. Puts the first one in. And it's 57-44.
Been kind of inconsistent there. So that last one sure nice.
Beecher comes out to a nice hand. Jake Harris in for the Conquistadors to take his spot. Second free throw. Gets a lucky bounce off the back iron and drops in. And it's 58-44. Cortez for three. Off the back iron, no good. Ray almost stole it, and Cortez did. Intercepts the pass, gets it over to Villa. Took it into the lane, shot blocked, rebound by Cortez.
Out to Ray, and we'll reset with 22 on the shot clock.
And 3 minutes left in the game.
Into Morgan.
Morgan from the corner, no good. Tapped out by Tyler.
Cabrillo controlled it. And here comes number 22, Leander Knight. His first step is just incredible.
Drives the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound Lompoc. Tyler on the board. Drops it off to Ray. Here's fouled. Gets fouled driving to the hoop. Fouled from behind by Marquez, I believe. Nope. Make that Jake Harris. So Jeffrey Ray will go to the line to shoot two for the Braves with 2:32 left in the game.
I think he may be shooting 1-1. I think the foul was on the
I think you may be right. First one's good, so
he'll be shooting two.
He's shooting two, like I said. 58-45, a 13-point lead for the Conqs. Ray makes good on both of them. And timeout called by the Braves. Coach Paul Turonis wants to clock it out with 2:32 left. About 2.5 minutes to make up a 12-point deficit.
Yeah. Good mention that this is Turonis' first year is the varsity coach for basketball. Last year, Lompoc finished 6th in the LPL. They were 5-9 and 6-20 overall. This year, he's had them in the hunt, certainly for a playoff berth, and there for a while for a league title.
A good step forward for the Braves under new head coach Paul Turonis.
And they have been playing hard.
And, of course, continued excellence from C.J. Simmons and the Conqs as they continue to dominate the Los Padres.
Continue to roll. They're looking to put their 41st consecutive LPL win on the board, and they're not going to be able to get too many more of those because both teams are leaving the league.
Yeah. Leandro Knight loses the ball, but Cabrillo will maintain possession. Eddie Little with the ball up front, drops it off to Knight. Started by Villa out front,
and they'll try and pick Villa with Austin Olson. Harris is in trouble. Drops it off to Eddie Little. Back over to Knight.
Knight will drive in and shoot from 12 feet. No good. Rebound is battled for, and
shot clock violation.
Never got to the rim.
Never touched ball, though. Or net.
So 1:55 left, and the Braves will have the ball. Jeffrey Ray will bring it up past midcourt. Brings it over to Kayabyab. Now back out to Ray. Two-man ball, long three ball by Jeffrey Ray. Not just off. Rebound by Knight. And he'll get fouled.
And Turonis was screaming for a traveling call, but the foul called on the Braves. It's only their 6th, so it's out of bounds.
Arias will come out. Villalobos back in for Lompoc as Cabrillo will inbound.
That foul was on Arias. Quick foul by the Braves. There's a minute 39.
Villalobos getting the call.
And he'll be shooting a 1-on-1 at the other end.
That's Jake Harris to go to the line for Cabrillo. 58-46. Conquistadors on top with 1:39 to go. Missed it. Rebound, Kayabyab. Drops it off to Ray. He'll bring it up. Cabrillo's got numbers defensively. Three ball by Jordan Tyler is no good. Rebound, Conquistadors.
Minute and a half.
And here comes Leandro Knight. Into Olson. Back to the corner. Three ball. And that was Jeremy Hicks for three. And it's 61-46. The lead back up to 15. There's a three off the glass by A.J. Arias for the Braves. And it's 61-49. Intentional foul given here on the backcourt by Villa.
Do those bank shots count if you didn't call the pocket?
I think the bank was open in that one.
Yeah.
Hicks misses the free throw. Rebound Braves. Here comes Jeffrey Ray. Drops it off to Tyler. Ray drives. Nice pass inside the Villa. And he gets stopped by Austin Olson. There's a three from outside by Kayabyab. No good. Rebounded by Arias. He'll throw up a wild one, and his shot was partially blocked. Leandro Knight with the board. We got inside 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Lompoc trying to trap. Leandro Knight manages to fight through it, and the Braves are going to let him dribble it out as we approach 10 seconds to go. And the Cabrillo fans are on their feet here at Cabrillo Pavilion as they have pulled off a big one.
Yeah, before Tyler pulled up, before Knight pulled up, there was one guy standing in the middle of the lane, and that was Tyler. Said basically bring it. And Mike went,
No. We've got zeros on the clock, and our final score is the Cabrillo Conquistadors 61, Lompoc Grays 49. It's been an exciting night of high school basketball here this evening. And it's been all Cabrillo, essentially.
And we've got one more Los Padres League basketball game that will broadcast probably ever.
Yep.
Next year, Lompoc, Cabrillo, San Ynez go to the Channel 8.
Well, our first game for our doubleheader was the Cabrillo girls on top, 67-24. In the nightcap, Conquistadors successful once again, 61-49. All Conquistadors here tonight in Paizola Pavilion. Quite a game, quite a doubleheader.
Cabrillo, as we mentioned, is in Division 3A of Southern Section. They are, according to Max Preps, ranked 26th in that out of 59 teams, which is interesting. Lompoc, surprisingly enough, came in 29th out of 57 teams in 4A. Braves still with a good playoff possibility.
Well, Cabrillo moves to 11-0 tonight.
Haven't heard from San Ynez, but they will probably be 8-3. Lompoc will probably be 7-4. Santa Maria tonight was playing Templeton, and so that's between the 4th and 5th place teams coming in, so that one could be real interesting. Go Eagles.
That could be very important for the Braves.
And so we could end up with a fairly large log jam, depending on how things go within the next couple of games.
Well, our next game and our last game of the basketball season will be a week from tomorrow. It's Thursday, the 8th of February, when we're right back here at Paizola Pavilion, and the Lompoc boys will be hosting the San Ynez Pirates in the last game of the LPL season, the last game of the regular season before the playoff seedings are posted, and we'll be here to bring it to you.
Both teams have 3 games left on February the 2nd, February the 6th, and February the 8th. Cabrillo will be at Napomo, at Orchid Academy, and then home against Templeton. And Lompoc will be at Orchid Academy, at Morro Bay, and home against San Ynez. The game we'll be covering, and all 3 of those are winnable.
Yep. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here from Paizola tonight. Final score of our game 1 was 67-24, Cabrillo girls over the Lompoc girls. And the final here from the boys matchup, 61-49. Cabrillo with the victory. So for Bill Smith, back at KPEG Studio, and for Mike Loney to my right, my name is Greg Ratcliffe. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you a week from tomorrow when the Braves finish off the regular season. You're listening to the Game of the Week right here on your favorite radio station and your home for local sports, 100.9 KPEG.
And KPEG Radio, the Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody.